The world is currently witnessing a humanitarian catastrophe of unprecedented proportions, with millions forced to flee their homes due to escalating conflict. Families leave behind their history and their belongings, stepping into an uncertain future with only what they can carry on their backs. Abandoned city streets stand as silent witnesses to the sudden forced departure of thousands, leaving behind empty houses and quiet echoes. Crossing borders offers a glimmer of safety. But the reality of life and displacement is a desperate struggle for basic survival. Overcrowded refugee camps in neighboring countries have become the only refuge, with white tents stretching as far as the eye can see. Infrastructure is pushed to the breaking point as thousands compete for limited access to water, sanitation, and essential medical services. In communal areas, long queues form daily, highlighting the growing gap between the needs of the displaced and the available resources. Makeshift shelters offer little protection against the elements, leaving families vulnerable too. Harsh weather conditions and worsening health crises. Humanitarian organizations are working tirelessly, yet the logistical challenges of delivering aid to these remote areas are immense. Damaged roads and volatile security situations frequently stall the delivery of life-saving supplies to those who need them most. Aid workers in high-visibility vests work around the clock, unloading crates of food and medicine under increasingly difficult conditions. Despite these efforts, field hospitals are facing acute shortages, with empty shelves representing the dire lack of vital medical equipment. The international community is now at a critical crossroads as global leaders convene to discuss the desperate need for emergency funding. At official summits, the scale of the crisis is debated, but the financial charts show a widening gap between requirements and reality. Without an immediate and substantial increase in support, aid groups will be forced to scale back their operations, leaving millions at risk. The weight of the crisis is felt most by those on the front lines, who see the human cost of every delayed decision. We cannot afford to look away from the faces of those who have lost everything, especially the children who deserve a future. Their resilience is inspiring. But resilience alone cannot provide clean water, medicine, or a safe place to sleep. The time for action is now. We must bridge the gap in funding to prevent this humanitarian crisis from worsening any further. Support global humanitarian efforts today. Your contribution can provide the emergency aid needed to save lives and restore hope. Emergency funding is required immediately. Prevent a worsening crisis. Stand with the displaced. Support humanitarian efforts now.